prison. Start to sick, I gonna need a medic. Obviously a fly, LV on my belly. Don't be the kind, that I'm my pocket heavy. Have money on my brain, keep talk what you're saying. Talk out with the code that I serve, not the lane. Ice on my neck that shine like a chain. Now that money, me no know what you're saying. Bitcoin hot, I'm study stocks. I want all the hood, I'm a not out the app. I'm flying like this, now I don't need a gas. I'm up on the line, anywhere up on the map.
What's up? Welcome back. And today it is with great regret that I bring you a terrible losing day from me. I had a whole lot of trades, overtraded too much. I was just trying to catch that big move. I was trying to actually pass this account today. So I was putting in so much trades, and then they were knocking me up, some were knocking me down. So it's like I'm in profits, I'm losing. It was just all over the place today. But then I guess it actually works out because I have to spend time now and review all probably 16 of these trades. So it's a lesson that's gonna take a lot of learning, but I'll figure it out, right? So honestly, today, if I was to look back, the best move for me today would have been to just close out when I had those two winning trades early in the morning. Should have just stopped there. But I had two nice trades in the morning. I closed those out for profits, and then I decided to re-enter and try to play the PPI move, which was a downside move, and then I tried to play the rebound. So it was just a lot today. And I'll be showing you all of those. So where do I begin? These are a lot of trades. Fuck. Okay, let's just start. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. All right. So the first trade was a buy side trade. Let's ensure this is on Cairo time zone. So the first trade was a buy side trade. Let's break these down slowly. I hope you guys can stick with me and let's just go through these trades. Why the fuck are you fucking with me right now? Stop fucking with me, man. Where's the fucking trade? Why is this shit fucking... This is the first trade. Okay. This is my best bet right now. I'll go 16 to 16. Search. Awesome. And this will only map out the trades from today. You can see these trades actually made up three columns. So it was very bad today. Let's go into the first trade. So the first trade was a buy side trade on the 1 hour candle, or the candle that was the first of the day. The opening price was 17,890. 17,890.64. And then the close, where I had my stop loss, was 17,880. 17,880. So you can tell I was in a buy side trade there. Max risk was about $10, and that's what I lost on this trade. 10.5. Let's actually show this trade on the chart here. So 17,880, and then I entered 17,890. 17,890,880. Stop that. Why is it doing this? My entry was 17,890.64. Stop. What do I... Alright, 17,890.64. Just want to stop this from all the moving. We take a screenshot. You're not gonna move now. Oh, you are. Yeah, but that's basically it. You can see my Stop loss was here. This is where I got stopped out on the next candle. You'll actually see that reflect here because I got stopped out on the 2 candle there. So on the 2 candle for a loss of 10.5. The next one I entered same way on the 1 hour candle. So this was the earlier trade. And I entered this one at 17,895. 17,895.09. And then I actually got stopped out similar to the other one at 17,880.14. And because I had a different risk on it, I think I took a loss of 20 here. Yeah, 22.43 because I went with a 0.15 for the volume, right? So when you have a bigger size, it multiplies the risk. The next trade following this now. The next trade following this, and let me pause this. So I got to switch to the broker platform, so it's not switching back and forth like previously. I don't know why it was doing that. So the next trade is this one here, which I took on the 3rd hour candle. So that one was this one. I had an entry of 17,873. 3.39, and my stop loss was there at 17,840, and then I actually took profit, or where I closed it was at 17,959.06, and that was at around 6:42 in the morning. Honestly, that was the best time to close this trade. That was the best time in this day to close this trade. So this one was a $59 profit. Moving on to the next one. I'll use the same one because I have a similar entry, but my exit was an hour later. So I'll just move this over. So we're looking at this trade now, which was a profit of 124. So I entered this one at 17,862. 862.09. And then my stop loss similar, 17,840. And then where I took profit was at 17,945.2. You can see my stop loss never got hit out until probably the 15 candle. And I was able to close up my trade around here when I could see that price was starting to reverse. Thereafter, I re-entered. So this was after you had that big sell-off, I believe. Let's see. So this is on the 15 candle. I re-entered for a buy. So this is the 15 candle. So this is where I re-entered for a buy at 17,867.15. And then I actually got stopped out at 17,858. 17,858 flat. Where I got stopped out. So I got stopped out on the same candle that I entered on, because I entered to the buy side and majority of this candle was to the sell side. Let's actually go back and look. I had entered another one at 17,946. So this was even at a higher part in the candle. And then I had my stop loss at 17,935. 935. So this one was another buy side trade. This is where the actual green portion is. Let's make this a lot more visible because it's not very visible here. But this is where I entered, and this is where I got stopped out for a loss of 1135. Moving on. So a lot of these trades I can see where me having the wrong bias on the day definitely contributed to me losing and me overtrading. Like me just trying to take so much trades did not help at all. Did not help. So this one I entered at 17870.65, and then I got stopped out at 17850 flat. 850. That's where I had my stop loss. I got stopped out at 17850.18. So a little variation, but that's typically what happens. So while the market pushed down, this is where I got stopped out. Moving on. Let's put that 17850 to the top. Okay. This is the next one now. Okay. This one now, you can see I took a lot of buys. This one was another buy. The one previously was a loss of 14.33. I re-entered here, another buy. This one was at 17878.18, and then my stop loss was at 17855 flat. So I re-entered on this candle, got stopped out here again as price really started to push down. Even if I didn't get stopped out there, I would have got stopped out again if I had stayed in this candle. And this one was a loss of 34.88. The next one now, I re-entered another buy for a loss of 2010. And this one I was looking for that reversal for when market open. I was thinking, and every time you have to say you thought, that's when you probably fucked up. Like guaranteed. If you have to say you thought something happened, you probably fucked up. So this one I re-entered on the buy side, and then I actually got stopped out on the next candle. So that was this candle, the 9:30 candle. So this is a 9 o'clock candle. Got stopped out around a minute after market open for a loss of 20.1. Okay. And then the next one I entered another buy when market open. So this one is a couple minutes after market open. I'm thinking that the market is about to set up for a nice reversal. So I entered here at 17.824.51. Stop loss at 17.812. And then I got stopped out. Same 16 candle around 3 minutes later for a loss of 26.04. I should really note that whenever price goes against me quickly within the first hour, there is a high probability that the direction I'm going in is already wrong. So let's move to this one now, which was another big profit. So when I flipped the direction, went to the sell side, this was when I began to realize some profits on the day. So I flipped now, went to the sell side because sell was the trend of the day. But I didn't realize until I had lost so much money and my mindset was just messed up on the day already. So I entered this one 17826.54. Then I got stopped out at 17837, or that's where I had my stop loss. And then where did I actually close it? I'll set that as where I have my profit level. And I actually close this at 17837.0. Does that make sense? Entered at 17826. Stop loss 837. I closed at 17674. 674. 674. So looking at this was where I should have stopped. Because I got a nice gravy move here into 17. closed it out for a 151. Market rebounded, came, would have hit my stop loss, and then before coming back down. So this is the portion where I should have stopped at the day. But it's good to know that, good to review, see where you fucked up, and you can make the adjustments to be a superstar next week. So this one I re-entered on the buys. So at this point, I was already up when I had sniped some of these buys. Before I got stopped out, and then the market came crashing down by the time I was able to check again. So this one I entered at 17,726.81, 17,700. So this one entered to the upside, got stopped out here on the same candle for a total loss of 27.24. The next one now entered a buy side, same candle at 17,733.06. Stop loss, same stop loss, 17,700. Got stopped out for a loss of 33.36. Right? Next one now I took a loss of 19.03. So 19.03 here. This one was also a long position at 17,710.38. And then my stop loss was at 17,693 flat. And then that one actually hit my stop loss as it pushed down very violently. Same candle for a loss of 19.03. Next one I had a sell. What happened here? I had a sell on the 17 here. And I got stopped out in profits, but I'm not totally sure why. I didn't even see what happened here. So I entered at 17,700, same candle. Then my stop loss was 17,740, right? But where it got closed was at 17,694. Not sure if I closed that by accident. Not sure what happened there. But this one was a profit of around $5, 5.94. Then the next one, I entered a sell on this candle, a loss for 83. This one damaged me, man. This one was a loss of 83. This one really took me back down to where I was trying to get from. 17,699.54. Then I got stopped out at 17,740. 740. That's where my stop loss was. I got stopped out a little earlier here. I mean, they could see where the price was about to hit my stop loss, so they just closed me. 17,699. 17,699.54. 17, 740 was my stop loss. That one was a loss of 83.28. So this one I got stopped out. Same candle on the 17 candle. Then I had entered another sell. Wow. I really doubled down on my losers today, and they did not hesitate to bring me a new one. So at 17,687.54, Had the same stop loss at 17,740. Sell side trade. This one was a loss of 37.55. Right, 37.55. Next one was a buy side trade. And this one I entered on the 17 candle again. Wow. It's a lot of buy side, a lot of sell side. So that's 17,752.19. And then I had my stop loss at 17,689 flat. And then I actually took profit at 17,799.15. So you can see I had my stop loss here. It didn't get tagged out. Then I actually closed it on the 19 candle, which was this one, for a profit of 93.92. Then the next one I entered on the 20 candle to the buy side. So I was expecting more of a continuation at 17,804.54. And then my stop loss was at 17,795. This one was a loss of 24.24. And the next one I entered to the buy side now. This one was one that I was riding from the 17. And this one actually came back down and ended up being a loser. So I entered this one at 17,748.47. My stop loss was at what? 17,689. 17,689. So going into this, I was expecting the market to not come back down and tap up my stop loss. I was expecting it to continue going higher. You can see I was in profit for both of this. And then when the market came back down and tagged up my stop loss, I was out for a loss of, what's that? 689. So this one was a loss of 16.13. On the 22 now, I had entered a buy side trade because I'm seeing where the market has been having a lot of what would you call it, closing rallies, but we definitely didn't have any today, and I faced the consequence of that with a loss of 65.76. So I entered here at 17,730.93, and I got stopped out here at 17,698.05. I had my stop loss, so I entered a buy side here, looking for it to continue to the upside. Came right, tagged out my stop loss before pushing lower. And the final one, I had a sell side trade because it was just sales in the market for majority of the day. So at the very last part, I entered a sell side trade, looking for it to go down and tap my level, which it actually did. It actually tapped my level to the T, tapped me out. I hit take profit there, and I didn't make any more trades for the rest of the day. But it's not a good day overall because you can see how many trades I took. This is a 23-minute video because I really had to sit down here and show all of my trades. This is how you know I had a terrible day. It's a long video, but these are some of the mistakes that probably have to happen before you reach success. And if you give up, you'll never reach success. So this is where I had my entry, this was where my stop loss was, and this is where I got tagged out for profit. You can see the market closed a little bit higher than my take profit, but it actually pushed down into that, hit it, and then reverse. So that's what hit me out for a profit of 70. Overall on this account, I am down 132. Despite making some good trades today and some bad trades, I'm still able to take it up. I'm down 166. I believe some of that fees is mixed up in that. but this is what I'm down overall. It won't take, it can take two trades for me to get above this. And if I'm really diligent, it will work out. But today I was actually testing my strategy, seeing how hard if I struck I could hit, and it definitely went against me. But hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you watch it through. I'll see you in the next one. Some stocks I'm watching. IMMR. I'm also watching naturally bit farms as it relates to Bitcoin, because you can see it's going up, matching Bitcoin that is at around 52. Yep, 52,065. So let's see how this goes. See how next week trades, and actually look at what the market has to say. What did the market close at for this week? We had a bearish close. It didn't close below here, but it's still possible that we can look for sells next week. So the week is bearish, the month is bullish, and the day was bearish. We had three out of 5 days this week were bearish. The month is bullish. The 3 month is very bullish. The 6 month is very bullish. The year is very bullish. But what's bearish now? We had a bearish week and we had a bearish day. So what does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. We might have another good bullish run going into next week. Let's see. Let's see. See you in the next video. So the daily is bearish. The weekly is had a bearish close, but the rest of the candles are bullish. So just keep that in mind going into next week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.